Disclaimer, if I make noises during the videos, just ignore them, because they are ticks. A noise that I can make that I can't physically help. Enjoy the video.
Yo guys, what's up? Howdan here, and welcome back to Digimon Sleuth, where in the last video we took down Examon, which is the massive bitch-ass dragon that we saw when the dimensional door opened. And now there's apparently this bulletin board, as far as I remember. Yeah, this bulletin board is packed with people's grievances. I hear strange groans during the night. I saw a monster's shadow inside Nanko Broadway. Bizarre things are happening more and more. What's going to happen to us? The detective agency's going to be behind this. I would just pretend I didn't read that last part. Hey, we got another case to tackle. Hope you're ready for another day of hard. Hold on, what's this about that bulletin board? So people saying this place is taking a turn for the even weirder. Alright. It sounds like the residents have a lot of pent-up frustration that they're letting out now. We definitely aren't lacking in people who've got it for us. Once you've got a bad apple in their eyes, you'll always want, even if you're innocent. Well, let's see what we can do to clear our good name. What do you say? Alright. I am so pissed off. Because my birthday is next Saturday. This is the day after Halloween. My birthday is next Saturday, the 7th of November. And we are going into lockdown on the 4th, which means I can't do absolutely anything. I am fucking done with my life. This is a case from the Broadway management. These strange rumors in Broadway, seldom with these guys. Oh, it's the occult club. Hi there, Miku. You're late earlier today. Of course. When we heard that you had something intriguing to share with the club, how could we not rush on over? Miku, calm down. You sound a little eager. So detective, she's just a little worked out. That's Miku for you. I didn't have it any other way. Also, I just decided to call her Miku. For those that don't know, I decided to call her Miku from the freaking first bit. From the very first case that we had with this occult club, I decided to call me Miku. Because I just don't feel comfortable with any other name, I don't know why. I see, and it's so good. The same gang from our sheet for Harasaka experiment earlier as well. Kind of me surprised to see you all still part of the occult club. Takes guts to stay around after what happened to Yuba. That's all on Miku. After that experiment, she really started devoting herself to running the club. She's practically on fire. Yep, I owe it to all to you now that I know there are really strange mysteries like that lurking around in the world. Don't just say I didn't warn you, should get caught up in something serious one of these days. I'm doing this research precisely to prevent that from ever happening. You have to know what you're up against to survive. Everyone knows that. Anyway, I'm sorry to call you out here when you're so busy as it is. No, it's perfectly fine, I promise. When we hear your caught foot somewhere, we can't help running as fast as we can. That's our job as the Innoden Occult Research Club. I appreciate your vigor. Still, that being said, Joker does more than a fair share of occult phenomenon going on these days. So why bother going over to our neck of the woods? Well, when you put it like that, is it obvious Nano is leagues apart from anything else you would call the cult mecca around here? Exactly, I wouldn't have put it better myself, Genji. That's just what I hope for out for the vice president. Me? Alright, okay. She's Kenji, you're not exactly doing us any favors getting all hyped up even more, you know. Well, what I said is still true. All sorts of weird, unusual things go down here in the Kano. I mean, there's a bleeding mural that's said to have blood gushing out of mouths and eyes into the lobby of the first floor. And the lobby of the first floor lobby, for starters. Then it's the skeleton pool, a home pile with abandoned corpses that turn to bones overnight. Rumors also have it that late night there are people clad in white flying over the roof while holding us in Sabbath. And then you also got the mysterious fish rains that have poured down over the cannon for ages, foretelling imminent misfortune. All those things remain unsolved so naturally. Funny you should mention those specifically, because I've actually solved them all already. What? What you did? You already solved them? What's this already talk? This is my home base as a detective, and as a detective, you tell me something weird stuff, of course I'm gonna look around. It's all long in the past. Hey, why the long face? I did say this case wouldn't be up your alley. As your reward for this time around, how about I give you guys my case file with the so-called supernatural cases I've worked on? No, of course we'll do it. Tell us more. That's it. I fully intend to make use of your class' unique expertise for today's case. As we've all discussed, Tokyo has become a real hotbed for the supernatural, and it goes without saying the Canada is no exception. The reports of complaints I've been getting around from other tenants don't look like to be letting up anytime soon, and so they asked me to solve some more. But even my assistant on board, there are just too many for us to handle by ourselves. There are essentially 4 different old phenomena going on here that I want you guys to sort with your passion and young sensibility. 4 oddities. Okay, go on. First, I want to know what's behind the 3-legged Matthew who runs us around these parts in search of something. And I want you to look into the Kata who roams around the floors of 9 Broadway. After that, go look into the Reaper elevator, which ascends from the basement to the 4th floor at 2 AM. And last but certainly not least, see what you can find about the Master Tip Tap, a spirit. Oh, these all sound great. This is going to be a lot of fun to work on. I'll give you these legends their names based on the eyewitnesses' accounts I've heard. Now it's on you guys to sort the that kind of urban legends, alright? What did you say? Will you go for it? This is so exciting. I can't wait to get started. Everyone, we're heading to K-Cap to formulate our plan on double. Miku, wait up. Those two can't insane themselves. Well, we better indulge them and head over. It's not like we have much of a choice. Alright. Don't think you'll get to take it easy now. You join it up with them too. This might be a bit awkward to ask, but I've noticed your assistant kind of zones out sometimes. Is that alright? It's nothing too severe right now, but I can tell things are starting to get unstable with Howard's body. Control over data is slipping. Really? How that is, have you even forgotten what's happened there? Now that we're well into the night, our time has finally come to spring into action. Since we're here, we might as well start at the first floor. We're going through every floor and checking wherever these strange things are actually taking place, right? Right, since the reports 3-legged Matthew seem to center on this floor, we'll start with that for now and go from there. Alright, let's get to work. Just literally no reason to go outside right now. Okay. I figured out a little of the 3-legged Matthew's backstory. So get this. 30 years ago, there was a popular Anita doll whose clothes you could swap out. Matthew was another doll who was her ex-boyfriend. Originally, he described her as being her fiancé, but another male doll that showed up later, Lance, a diplomat, became popular. At some point, Lance and Anita got hitched, and Matthew was relegated to the ex-boyfriend position. Oh boy. It turns out there's an epilogue to the sorts of Matthew's story. After he lost Anita to Lance, Matthew went insane and attacked Lance, shoving his body up and sending his pieces to Anita. Things didn't go entirely according to plan. And then he tried to send the final piece to her, a single leg. And because it turned out Anita was putting Lance's body back together using forbidden dark magic. But Matthew didn't respond was attached to the final leg of his own body, essentially in an effort to ensure Lance could never be revived. And ever since, he's been apparently walking around with much difficulty on his 3 legs, roaming out here and there. Forever searching for memories of the good old days he and Anita once had. Jesus Lord, these are taking the turn for the dark here. You know, I think Mikado and Kenji make a real cute pet, so you. Oh, the time I said that. Oh, God. That's what Naka was talking about. Mikado Broadways at night feels really creepy. I mean, during the day, there's some floors I don't like visiting, but this is something else. Yeah. Nothing really out of the ordinary here. Alright, onto the second floor. Yeah. Now to turn our attention to Kata. Oh, we're having to waste and off we go. From what I tell, Katakata is derived from the famous Teka Teka legend. Teka Teka is an abbreviation of who lost her feet in a train accident. She can travel up to 150 kph with just her arm, laughing as she pursues people. Katakata is therefore an altered form of that Teka Teka came to adopt after many years. The name Teka Teka is supposed to sound like the sound she makes when she moves her arms. Then where does Cat come from? Alright. I don't think anyone up against the spirit that can go 150 kph will have any hope of escaping. If you bump into it, it's game over. And I can start to throw Indian cat, but still loves it when Kenji talks about occult stories so passionately and stuff. Oh my God. All Lily cares about is love. Never to report you either. Let's make our way to the third floor. Run up into our here, Runda. Only one way to find out. Let's split up and get to work, everyone. Oh boy. You're totally bored, Lily. You're just spouting weird stuff now. Hey Manaka! How are we doing with you again, G? She's off our YouTube request. Tell me. What better time is there to talk about love in the middle of the night? Oh my days. If you happen to meet Cat, she'll ask, need your legs? And she don't give her the right response, she'll run off with yours. What's the right response? I'm using them right now. She's surprisingly cooperative, it turns out. That is weird. Okay, get that way. She's called Cat. Cat originally lost her legs in the falling into train tracks in her Ado. So maybe her name comes from the sound teeth make when shattering? Isn't there something special happening tonight? We have one more floor to go. Surely there's something to find up on the fourth floor. Come on, let's head to the elevator. Alright. God's a recipe per elevator. Make thyself known before us. Part where I am now. Why isn't anything showing up? I called out to it and everything, but there's no sign of it appearing at all. This sucks. I hate it. I just want to see the Green Reaper at least once in my lifetime. Is that too much to ask? Me, it's okay. Let's still hope. Leave it together. Well, I never took her to be the type to throw a tantrum and things go poorly. Miku, we'll get worried about you. Why don't we take a little break at K-Calf? When we met up earlier this afternoon, the owner said that's fine to use it as a break for him. It shouldn't be locked. She's not gonna listen to reason. I'm in favor of it. I could use a rest after all that fair skating. We can't. It's still too costly to check. Yeah, I have to check everything again, top to bottom. There has to be something else. Just know it. Alright, we get it. Let's just go inside K-Calf for a bit so you can reassess the situation. Sound good to you? Oh Lord. There's nothing here. No goes the spits. Nothing. I cheer up. It's when does the good stuff ever happen on the first day you do this sort of work. I just want to see Matthew Kata the ring the elevator and Master Tip Tap. Okay, Miku, I'm sure something will come along soon. Really? You sure? Eep! What's wrong? Did you guys hear it? The elevator. You're right, is that the elevator? Maybe it's Kyoko. She's not the only resident here. It could be. Wait, maybe it's a cop. That's all just that. Did the elevator arrive on this floor? It must have. Did the Reaper elevator? It came. I knew it was me all along. Tip tap, tip tap. Oh my god, is that Master Tip Tap? Kata. That's a different style. Don't tell me it's. Ah! Oh god, why is there an old man? Wait, was that somebody's voice? What's going on? Why are you kids doing it here? we could ask the same question. Why are you here so late? Late, Missy. It's morning already. I always come here to relax around this time. It's not even 4 yet. Well, actually, it does make sense. My grandpa tends to get up really early too. Oh, I get it now. That's why the cake cafe had this place unlocked, so this guy could use it. Hey, Powder, what's wrong? Wait, am I seeing what I think I am? Is that first leg? What are you blabbering about now? And those ditches, they're making the sharing stories because they're misaligned. You have to keep it in the elevator, which would make you a Reaper. Hey, who are you calling a Reaper? The tapping sound must have come from... No, you telling me this skull guy is the one behind all of those local urban legends here? You have to be kidding. Oh. Miku's wonderful cries can be heard all throughout the building that night. This is my home now. It looks like you guys came through and solved all of the mysteries. I wouldn't ask for a better end result than what you found out. What's so good about it? It's all because the other guy takes early morning walks. Perhaps, as they say, the truth is stranger than fiction. Get real here. Who else could have ever seen this, running for this coming? Let me ask you something. While you're out running around solving mysteries, what were you picturing inside your head? Do you see things in pitch dark, or do you hear things in deafening silence? Personally, in my opinion, I say such strong human imaginations are key to engaging supernatural research. I feel like I kind of get it, but not at the same time. Those are just my own thoughts on the matter. Don't read too deeply into them. Hopefully, having reached the conclusion that you guys have, it's up to you to. So it's up giving you some things to think about individually. And as promised, I believe I have my files to hand off to you on your reward. This won't be necessary. We'll solve all the other mysteries ourselves throughout our own efforts. Our own efforts are boundless passion and imagination. Oh, that's a fantastic attitude to have. Okay, dude, that's actually kind of cool of you to say that. Perhaps I was out of line, but if you insist that much, then I won't worry about. I will still gladly take away your hand detectors. I knew Miku was gonna come in and say that. What are you saying to me? Haven't you been paying any attention to what's going on? So, do you mean to tell me that you're not even a little interested in what's inside those files? Really, Malaka? Oh, maybe just a little. If you want, then I'll go ahead and read them by myself. Hey, that's not fair. Man, and here I was thinking I was acting cool for once too. Oh, good, you did great. Don't let this get to you down. Just try harder next time. I'm gonna take off now. I'll catch you two later. Looks like it's just the two of us again. Didn't expect it to run off only one of my files. Either way, we can go, and I'll report back to the other tenants those issues have been taken care of. Only that will improve our standing a little. There's a concurrence or something though, they're growing up so fast. Maybe one of these days they'll start to be friendly rivals of yours, that'd be fun. Oh boy. Wait, what? The old man. What makes me drag my old bones out here every morning, I wonder? This place feels really nostalgic for me for some reason, but I can't pinpoint the reason why. Pete? What the? Miko. What? The fuck? It's Pete, not Miko. Oh, the shops in your world the same as in mine. I want to go to an amusement park. Yeah, he's pretty liable. I don't know what will happen, but be careful. Alright. I doubt other amusement parks are different from yours. I'll guide you once I've done what I needed to do. Alright, well, got this done. It's always interesting to show how mysteries often tie into one another, but I digress. Great work as always. Get ready for another case soon. It's gonna sort of okay. I haven't seen Pete in a while, but I doubt he's left Nakano Broadway, but something's been troubling him. Go find him. Alright, so we need to look for Pete. He's not here. Yeah, it's not here either. Okay, oh, yeah, yep, here he is. Oh, it's you, huh? Do you know what I am? Because I don't. I don't feel anything at all. Not a thing. The fuck? What happened? Pete disappeared in front of you? Just come back in here for that. Okay, just came in for that. That's cause of concern. It could be related to what you just witnessed. Alright. Alright. Wait, what? Okay, go cat building. Old man Mishizima plays board. I've been looking for so long. My Miko. My poor cat, please find Miko. Okay. This case comes in from old man Mishizima. You might remember him as the one behind those urban legends you easily investigate with the Clover Club members. Oh, okay. Well, it's truly a small world at that, even when it feels bigger than ever in some ways. Frankly, he's tasked with tracking down his cat. Frankly, in times like this, there's something to be said for a down-to-earth gig like this one. Mr. Zima said he'll be waiting for you in K-Caf, although he didn't actually state when. I'm going to go ahead and check things out in the caf, so go do that. Alright. I go to the elevator. Wait. The fuck? It docked. I wonder if that was an earthquake. An earthquake? No, I didn't feel anything of the sort. Or could gravity have a seat, stay as long as you like. The hell? So old man Mr. Team is not in right now. Alright. You originally met him here early in the morning, right? We might as well come back around the same time to see if he shows up. Next day, early morning. Let's head for K-Caf. He should hopefully be here at this hour. So we need to search for Pete. Yep, here he is. As you get, I've been waiting, you know. You stopped by yesterday afternoon, but you couldn't find me. You also had a bad timing, kid. I've been waiting here forever for you. Once done is done. Let the bygones be bygones and start searching now. My Miko, you see, he's inside this wall here. Oh, the earthquake. Are you okay, Kath, right now? I'm picking up some readings of a really strong digital wave vibration from the 4th floor. It's a really huge current coursing through here. My money's on that old time catcher being the cause of them. What's that, an earthquake? No, I can confirm it's definitely not. There's no movement here on the 1st floor. You're just such an intense digital wet. Oh boy. Pete. I don't want to know. It's better to know nothing. Things are fine as they are now. It's better things don't change. Please stop. Don't wake me from this. It's Miko. No, I'm Pete. Wherever you are, Miko, just come back to me. No, I can't. That's too much to ask of me. I'm not. Pardon, please, leave me alone. Let me stay just the way they are. I'm sorry, Miko. I'm sorry. Did I finally get through to you again? Vibrations have stopped for now, but the digital waves are still as intense as ever. Something big's brewing in there. As I suspected earlier, they're coming from that old vacuum tube computer inside the wall. Digital waves are just gushing out of there. They're on the old internet lines that the computer is hooked up into. So much so, in fact, they're forming a cybernetic ley line, a digital line of sorts. If this thing persists, it's only a matter of time before effects are felt in the real world. Now Dan, I need you to go inside that vacuum tube and do what you can to stop it. I'm counting on you. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Really, what you should have for friends from the parallel world. I just get so much shit from him. We need to get to like level 55 a bit, I think. Okay. Leave, let me be. Don't wake me from this dream. What's going on with Pete? Only one way to find out. Just straight. Oh, no, there we go. What the hell we doing? Oh boy. Oh, what is Monday Mons? I can't just leave these things at all. I can't always just leave these things because I need to trade up. Dragon Impulse. Let's do this. Oh my lord. Not just one Digimon. Just do this. Alright. Let's go up this way. Up here. Oh my god, I am lucky as fuck. Okay, get rid of this guy. I need to keep him going because my goal here is not to become like just run away from everything. I need to fight stuff. Why? Why do you have to know who I really am? No response. Let's find Pete. So I just need to look for Pete. Oh, we have those digital shift thingies. Oh, there's like loads of them. Do we just have to find them? I don't know. Nakata Broadway to construction part 1. Construction plans for Nakata Broadway, hereby agreed by as NB, were announced in 1959, ultimately taking 7 years to complete. The reason for its lengthy duration is due to a major issue that routinely manifested throughout the process. During land leveling, the underground water leaked. It resulted in an immediate halt to any and all work within the area. A large lake formed, and the site was left alone for a long time. Mysteriously, a large fish appeared, and Massey attracted fishermen. Records also indicate people bathed there in large numbers. That a child at one point drowned in the lake. What the fuck? What the fuck? Something terrible happened. A strange Digimon appeared in the middle of my bed. It was so cold in there. Even when I tried calling out for help, no one came for me. But then these two detectives eventually showed up. Kyoko and Howdan. Howdan asked me who I was, but I said I didn't know. So Kyoko gave me a name. They decided to call me Pete because I'm some kind of time capsule. Yep, Pete. That's my name. It made me so happy to have one. Names are really special things to have. You got keyword Pete. Oh boy. Oh god. Okay. Just a kick. Alright. And then we have Garurumon. Alright. Your flying not even as strong anymore. Hey, what's this thing up here? Oh, God's sake. Okay. And then just attack it and start, yeah. 100 damage from just one attack. That's good. That's actually good attack damage. Alright. Attack the straight chip B. Alright, yeah, you go here. So we need to go through every single one of these. Or we can just go down here, okay. I guess we'll go here. Maybe. Escape gate 3. Yeah, there's another one. No blueprint exists for MB. In 1961, 1961 saw the Japanese government commence its income doubling plan in order to re-energize the post-war ceremony. In tandem with employment policies, public works projects flooded the country, with major construction companies allocated huge budgets. Around 1962, one such project, the main route for the Shuto Expressway, was complete ahead of schedule. It was at that point that attention turned back towards MB. Idle laborers and resources were funneled back into the area from central Tokyo, at which point work on the building commenced in earnest. It's likely that there wasn't time to even think of having popular blueprints for MB at that stage. She already likes to get the name, Fayu Miyuki. He always sees me in the lab, tells me all about her. Everything about her is perfect about her. Everything is perfect about her, he says. Singing, her dancing, her looks, everything. He says she's one in a million of one idols. I can't do any of those things. I can't sing, I can't dance. What I can do is curl up and fall asleep in Yoshito's lap. I love doing that. I also love hearing Yoshito talk to me about so happily. Yoshito. Is that the old man? For one. And for me, Yuki. I swear that's the snow capsule woman. And that we saw at the beginning of the game, the one that Pete turned up here. Alright. Honestly, I don't know which one I prefer, Pokemon or Digimon. I was always such a Pokemon fan. I was always such a Pokemon fan, but this Digimon game is actually so interesting. Nakano Broadway Construction Part 3. With no blueprint to draw one, concrete was poured and rebar was erected. Tailored to the land around the site. When construction was concluded 4 years later, the final building had 3 underground floors as well as 10 floors above ground. Each Aegis Crate's commercial building was therefore constructed into a little more sheer real power. However, this came at cost of some aspects of MB's integrity. The escalator, for instance, only connected the first 3 floors. The rest of the underground floors also have gone unused in the ensuing years. Such quirks are a direct result of the circumstances surrounding the building's inception. Yoshito told me that he and his son had been to a world fair once. He said that the line to see the moon was really long, so long that made it tired, but he still said his son had a good time. People call Yoshito Chef Mishima. His full name is Yoshito Mitsujima. Yoshito is the big important man in the computer room, so he doesn't get out with his son much. And he's glad he's got to see the World's Fair. I wish I could have been at the World Fair with Yoshito too, but he and I are always together in the computer room. So that's okay, I'm content. But Yoshito Mitsuyama is another keyword. Alright. So the old man is, he is the old man's pet. Or Miko, I don't know her name. Pete? I'm just gonna kill him Pete. Part 4. In most cases, large commercial buildings are run by the owners who control everything from PR to tenants to internal bylaws. BW was an exception to that rule. From the very start, shopping residential spaces were so piecemeal. People reported that real estate inside the building was free to utilize it however they pleased. However, for this, after MB opened, shop owners and residents started remodeling rather than respective stores and apartments. In the end, this means that the formal blueprints for MB weren't drafted until 8 years after the building was originally completed. Even in those early days, the building's layout had already become too worldly for people to grasp at that stage. Yoshito's always had to be sitting on his lap, petting my head all nice and gently. I love Yoshito. Yoshito always calls me Miko. Miko is a girl's name, but Yoshito gave it to me, so I love it. You got the keyword Miko. You got one more to go, I think. I haven't got up here yet, and I haven't come down from here yet, so I'm gonna go up here. Oh boy, okay. Alright, now go up here. Part 5. The basement of Broadway was has a vacuum tube computer within its walls. It had been brought into the building after the end of World War II by war criminals who evaded arrest, shielded from the prying eyes of Arthur's GHQ. The vacuum tube computer's purpose in those days remains a mystery. It's possible it could be utilized for things such as mathematical computations or code breaking, but such speculation is unconfirmed. As time went on, eventually nobody left to carry on the original purpose set forth for the terminal. At that point, the computer was apparently buried inside a wall somewhere. It's dark in here. It's so dark I can't see a thing. I'm okay being in the dark. I'm not scared of the dark in it. It's never been this dark before. Yoshito's not here. I don't even smell him. I can't back outside. Yoshito, where are you? Yoshito, Yoshito. Please sit me on your lap. Please pet my head again. Yoshito, Yoshito. Oh boy. Now you know. Now you know who I really am. I'm... Oh boy. So it's begun. Now I had to say this is a bit more than what I bargained for. Just keep up, the building's gonna collapse for sure. Who am I? Somebody, anybody tell me. Please, who am I? Pete. Pete must be inside that old vacuum tube computer. Pete? No, that's not right. That's not right. Oh, God! No! Tell me it misses, please. Tell me it misses. Oh, no. We have to kill him. We have to kill Pete. Pete may damn well be the reason why I actually gave Steve his name. But then again, I just named it something random. Honestly. Huh. Yeah, that's right. My name is Miko. Yoshito is my friend. Pete is your friend. Yoshito's calling out for me. He's been looking for me this whole time. He found me. Yoshito. Eh? Oh. Well, it looks like the trap stopped just in the nick of time too. That's my sister for you. You've done well. Now I don't have to worry about any broken teacups, coffee cups or whatever. That's all you care about. Miko, it's really you. Yoshi, I'm sorry. You've been waiting for me for so long. I'm the one who should be apologizing here, Miko. I'm the one who left you alone this whole time. I'm so sorry. That's okay, really. You don't have to be sorry. I know you've been waiting for me since the day you had to go. Thank you. If it weren't for you, I'd never have to live to see Miko with my own eyes again. As you probably explained, you see, back when the vacuum tube computer was still around, I lived here in this building, away from my family. That computer room is where I used to work. The only family I ever had with me the whole time was Miko here. I talk with Miko about everything here, my memories of my family, from me and Yuki, and anything to keep my loneliness at bay in there. He would join me in the computer room and we went on many hours together over the years. Eventually they closed down the room and sealed the whole thing off with a thick wall, like I was never there to begin with. It was around that time that I lost Miko too. I couldn't find him wherever I looked. I had a bad feeling about where he might have ended up and came back here who knows how many times to rescue him. But in the end I couldn't do anything for him. I gave up over time and nearly forgot about him. Before I knew it had been decades since we last seen each other. I can't thank you enough for making this happen. We couldn't have reunited without you, kid. Thank you so much. Now we can go living together again. Thank you. I'll never ever forget this day. For nice work. I can only imagine how hard it was, but you really did a good job. So up here was actually a cat named Miko sealed deep inside a wall along with that vacuum tube computer from the American occupation days. And somehow using that building's intranet, or rather the power of its ley line, we merged with the computer and became a Digimon. The old cat had a hell of a life, wouldn't you agree, Hardan? I can't say for sure what the actual installation process entailed, but at this point we know it better than to doubt it happened. It's amazing how much yet little the digital and real worlds were siphoned off from one another. Actually the reason he showed up again after all those years is because of the digital wave anomalies we've seen. So, you know, there's still one thing about the whole story that bugs me a little. You mentioned that towards the end, oh, but Mr. Seema, we could go back to living together again, right? What do you think he meant by that? Not only that, in the case you sold earlier, where he's behind one of the urban legends, how did he keep breaking into the building? Let's just assume for the sake of argument that he somehow had access to the entrance that let him come and go at the time he did. If he'd physically been getting into the building so much the way he was being reported, you think something would have gone on differently. Any theories you'd like to propose? Yoshi's machine. Looked into a back door. We would be able to find it out pretty easily. What do you think? Should we dig a little more? Please leave us be. Don't go looking for us. That's understandable. Then it's probably best we do let the Zeeps and dogs lie. Alternatively, we could let the occult kids know about this. I bet they'll have a real field day going after it. I mean, they came face to face with a real... No. Let's keep it to ourselves. Oh. Not all mysteries in this world need to be solved. The Canada Broadway's themes marry things together. The spirit world and the world of the living, the normal and the surreal. And now the physical and the digital. Truly, nothing is impossible in this crazy hole we call home. Okay. Sleuth rank up. Shrewd cyber sleuth. Well, it looks like you're here again. The couch looks so emptied up here, right? We need to get more clients to keep them warm. Alright. I'm gonna leave this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a like and subscribe to Power Hour 3. And I'll see you all in the next video. Peace!